In this session, we will go ahead, install Oracle 18c database, and then create 18c React database. So first what we will do, we will install and set up database software. That is step number 6 in this slide. So let us go to the system, and first what we need to do, we have to download Oracle 18c software, Oracle database 18c software. I have already downloaded this software on the host machine, and now I will copy it to the node 1. Specifically, on node 1, I have the staging directory v01 stage. Earlier, I have staged the grid infrastructure software under this 18c directory. Now I will copy the database software under this directory. So let me go to my host machine and copy this software. On the host machine, again I have this zip file. Now this is dbhome.zip, and I will copy it as Oracle user. Okay, looks like some permissions issue on this software directory. So let me go to the directory and see the permissions on this. Alright, there is no write permission. So let me just change the permissions on 18c, and hopefully it should copy now. Alright, now the software is being copied. Let us wait for this copy to complete. Alright, now the software has been copied to first node. Let us go to first node, and now we need to extract this zip file under Oracle home directory of the database software. So for that, we'll switch to Oracle user and change it to the staging directory. And unzip this. Under Oracle home directory, which is here on app Oracle product. So let us unzip this. All right, now the software has been extracted. So with this, what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and set up this software. Change to Oracle home directory. And export to display, set the environment variables, and execute run an installer. Okay, now we'll set up the software only. We don't create the database. First, we'll set up the software. After that, in a separate session, we will create and configure the RAC database. So choose the setup software only option. Click next and choose a real application clusters database installation, which is the default. And you should see both the cluster nodes should have been selected already. So make sure both are selected, and we have to configure SSH connectivity for Oracle user on both these nodes. Click SSH connectivity and supply password of Oracle user and setup. So done now, say OK and click next. On the next screen, choose Enterprise Edition. Specify Oracle base directory, Oracle home directory. Both are correct. Now on this screen, specify the database administration groups. The installer would automatically pick up the correct groups most of the time. However, you just verify the group mapping. Database administrator group, DBA, database operator group, OPER, database backup and recovery group, backup DBA, data guard administrative group, DGDBA, encryption key management administrative group, KMDBA, real application clusters administrative group, RAC DBA. So the mapping is correct. Click next. Let us wait for these checks to complete. All right, now some checks show failure or warning. Let us see what checks. These are all mostly related to the NTP and the DNS because we are not using DNS in our environment, and NTP also we are not using NTP. So you can just ignore all these checks, and these are expected to fail in our environment. All right, so just to say ignore, choose ignore all, check ignore all, and say next. Say yes, and summary, just review the summary and go ahead and say install. So this will start setting up the software on both nodes, and let us wait for this to complete. All right, now we have to execute root scripts on both nodes, and this is the script location which is under Oracle home root.sh. So let us execute root script on both nodes and come back to this window. So first I will execute on the first node. On the first node, let me open another window, terminal window, separate terminal window, and as a root user I will execute root.sh, which is under Oracle home, so root.sh. And when prompted for the full path of local bin directory, just press enter with the default value. Done on the first node. Then let us go to second node. And on second node also, let us execute root.sh. I am already under Oracle home directory. And again, when prompted, just press enter. That's it. So we have executed a root scripts on both nodes. Let us go back to the installation window and continue with the installation. Say OK. That's it. This completes the software setup, and just click close.